All right. Hello, Balatro Beanie Weenies. Beans Handbone here. Today we're going to do a Balatro beginners session, live stream. I'm putting together a beginner's guide as an edited video, and I thought it'd be interesting to kind of live stream as I kind of gather all those pieces, work through my thoughts, get things through. So yeah, we're going to slow things down and dive in. So with that, let's start a new run. Everyone starts on red deck, white stake, so that's where we're going to start. So we're going to hit play. So when you play Balatro, you're trying to play hands that will meet a certain score. 300 is the first round, and then you're going to go to 450 and then 600. You have the ability to select and go into the round or skip a blind. Now, as you've seen maybe in my previous videos, I advise against skipping blinds, especially when you're trying to learn the game. When you skip blinds, it makes the game harder. You're going to skip a shop, and shops are where you're going to buy jokers and cards that will improve how you play. So you're skipping that. You're skipping the reward money that you're getting. So I advise against it. So we're going to just hit select. I've also slowed the game down from my normal 4x down to 2x. Okay. So if you don't know much about like poker, and you don't need to know too much, if you go to run info, you can see the different types of hands you can play to score points. Okay, so they're right here. They show you what you need to make certain hands and then how they're scored. So your score is based on two things: the chips and then the mult. The chips are the blue number, and the red number is your mult. So if we take a look at a flush, to play a flush, it's 5 cards that share the same suit. So in a deck of cards, there are 4 suits, and every suit, you know, every card, there's 4 copies of those cards. Okay, so 13 cards to every suit. Yeah, so if we take a look at a flush, we're gonna get 35 chips times 4 mult. Okay, so usually when I start out, I am looking for a flush. So we have 4 discards. You can discard up to 5 cards for 1 discard. Okay, so if I'm looking for a flush, I'm going to discard everything that isn't the flush I'm going for. So I see that the diamonds have 4 cards to them, so I'm going to discard everything that's not a flush. Okay, I've seen a lot of people that go, oh well, I have a pair here, maybe I should hold on to this 9 and then just discard. Oh wait, there's a pair of kings here, I can play 2 pair, maybe I should hold on to this king and 9 and maybe just discard these 2, you know, and maybe you'll get lucky like I just did, and I'm like, oh great. But it's not usually a good idea to kind of split what you're looking for. When I'm looking for a flush, like let's just restart here. I'm looking for a flush, like, okay, I'm going to go for a clubs flush. I'm going to discard everything I can to get to that flush faster. So I'm going to just keep discarding. I'm down, I got 3 discards left. Okay, so I have a flush. But I know just from experience that a high scoring flush is going to get me 300 points. So I see this 3 here, and I think it could be fine, but I'm just going to discard again because, you know, I want to. Okay, well, I'm going to have to play it. So let's do it. So I've selected the 5 cards that I want. It says I'm going to score a flush. If I did this here, it would say high card, right? So if I did this, it's going to say a pair, but I'm going to go for a flush. Okay. So when it scores, it's going to score the cards from left to right. So aces are going to get 10 chips, kings 10. I'm sorry, ace is going to give 11 chips, kings are going to give 10. The 9 is going to give us 9 chips, 3 is going to give us 3 chips. So we're going to play it. It's just going to score. You can see the score. We get 312. You see those flames, you know you've done the work. Okay, at the end of the round, I'm getting the reward money, which is for the small blind $3, and then I'm getting $1 per remaining hand. So since I beat that blind using only one hand, so I have 3 hands remaining, I'm getting $3 extra. Okay, if I had to use another hand, I would only get 2, right? So I'm getting $6 added, so I'm up to $10, and now I'm at the first shop. So when you're at the shop, you get certain cards here in the shop that might be useful. We have reserved parking. Each face card held in hand has 1 in 2 chance to give $1. So this is an econ joker. 4 fingers. All flushes and straights can be made with 4 cards instead of 5. Pretty powerful. I tend to want to get a joker that is going to give me some sort of scoring bonus, and both of these don't, even though I could consider 4 fingers kind of a scoring joker because I'm just able to find straights and flushes a lot easier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up a buffoon pack. Buffoon packs have joker cards in them, so let's open this one up. Okay, we get Jolly Joker, +8 mult if played hand contains a pair. Okay. And then we have 8 ball, 1 in 4 chance for each played 8 to create a tarot card when scored. So I'm gonna go with the Jolly Joker. So it's pretty easy to play pairs, okay? I could open another buffoon pack, but I kind of want to save money, and I'll explain why. It's because of interest, and we'll see that more when we go to the end of this next round. So I'm gonna hit next. Now I'm gonna hit, I have to score 450, so I hit select. Okay, so Jolly Joker, +8 mult if played hand contains a pair. So we have a pair here, and then we have a 2 pair here. Okay, so it's going to still count because it's containing a pair. I could do that with a full house as well, but let's just play the 2 pair. Now I could just play this. I can also select a card that I would maybe usually discard just to add to it. It's not going to score, but it's kind of counting as like a semi discard. Okay, so I'm going to hit play. So we're at 2 mult, and this is going to add 8, going to 10. We go to 580. So we've hit 580 with just 1-2 pair with the Jolly Joker. Not bad. Okay. So what's coming up, and you can always check this by going to run info and then blinds. You can see what's coming up. We're going to fight a boss. We're going to have to hit 600 points, and all spade cards are debuffed. Okay, so we made 580 with just that first 2 pair, so I'm not too worried. Red card can be super powerful. This Joker gains 3 mult when any booster packs is skipped. So if I open one of these and not choose anything and just hit skip, this is going to get 3 mult. This is a planet card. Planet cards are used to upgrade your hands. So the Mars card, you're leveling up your 4 of a kind, so it's going to upgrade by +3 mult and 30 chips. So if I go to run info, my 4 of a kind is going to increase from 7 to 10 mult, and then 60 chips to 90 chips. Okay, what's great about planet cards is they're permanent upgrades. So they're not holding space in your Joker slots. They're just upgraded. So when you're playing that hand, You know, I can't really play a 4 of a kind right now. I mean, it would be pretty hard, okay? Because, you know, there's only 4 cards of any particular rank, and so getting those right now, it's pretty hard, but maybe in the future we'll be able to manipulate our deck to do so. I think I'm going to save for interest. I do see this voucher. So every ante, we're on ante 1. Once we beat this boss, we're going to go to ante 2. We're going to lose this voucher. It's going to go to another random voucher. It might select this voucher again, but it probably won't. So my thought is, do I want to spend $10 and then all cards and packs are 25% off for the rest of the run? I'm gonna try to save my money. I'm trying to get to $25 in my bank, and I'll show you why. Okay, so we're gonna go next. Okay, so I have a pair here. Maybe I want to play 2 pair at least. So what I'm going to do is try to discard for 2 pair. So I'm going to discard these 3 and then these 2. I'm sorry, these 2. And maybe I'll get a queen, or maybe I'll just get another pair from the other cards. If you just hover over your deck, you can see what cards are left in your deck, okay? So I'm just going to discard. Okay, I get jacks and 8s. So we're gonna go ahead and play that, and I'm gonna throw the 5 away with it. Okay. Okay, 560. Now I think pretty much this pair will win it, but since we have 3 discards, there's no harm in kind of searching for something. Okay, we get 3 of a kind. That still counts as a pair. We actually have a full house. A full house is a 3 of a kind, and a pair together is a full house. Okay, so I'm going ahead and ship that. Great. Okay, so talking about money again, we're getting our rewards money. So we beat a boss, so we're getting $5. We had to play 2 hands, so we have 2 hands remaining, so we're getting $2. And now we have interest. Okay, so interest is you get $1 per $5 in your bank. I have $14, so it doesn't round up, so it's counting $10, and so I'm getting 2. Okay, it's $5 max. So if I can get to $25, I'm guaranteed to get $5 of interest each round, and that's pretty big. So one of my goals is to get to that $25 interest cap as soon as I can, as long as I can make sure I'm comfortably beating my blinds. I am going to plug my headphones in. They're being a jerk. You just need a little charging, you know what I mean? I need to take a rest. Okay. So I'm at $23. So I could open a celestial pack and maybe try to go for a 2 pair, upgrade my 2 pair. Or I can try to beat, can I beat 800 points? I feel like I can. So again, I'm going to save for my interest and go next. Okay, so I could skip and get a negative joker. That'll allow me to hold 6 jokers instead of just 5. As you can see here, I can right now hold up to 5 jokers. Again, I don't think it's a good idea to skip. You're making the game harder on yourself. You're not seeing a shop. You're missing out on reward money. You're missing out on interest. Right now I'm at $23, so I'm going to get $4 in interest. So I always say play it out. Okay, right away we get a full house. So we're gonna go ahead and play that. We're golden. We're golden. We're living the dream. So yeah, we get $4 of interest because we had at least $20 in the bank. Our reward money, our remaining hand money, we get 10 bucks. Okay, we're over our interest cap, and it's about time to buy some more jokers. So I really like Fibonacci. Fibonacci each played ace, 2, 3, 5, or 8, gives 8 molt when scored. And then we have the Zany Joker, which is plus 12 molt if played hand contains a 3 of a kind. Overall, I think this is a very versatile card. I think we're just going to go for it. So we're going to buy this. Okay, we're at 25 bucks. So, you know, eventually I'll want to buy more packs, but I'm kind of saving them, right? I'm going to get more money and get things online. I also know that with these two together, we're going to be okay. Okay, so we're going to go next, and we're going to try to go for 1,200. So looking for my pairs, I want to try to like use the Fibonacci as well. So I'm looking for aces, 2s, 3s, 5s, or 8s. I have my 8s right here. I even have a 2 pair here, but I also have this 3 here. So you know what? Even though I have a 2 pair here, let's go for our discards. Let's see if we can find something better. So we're gonna discard. Okay, we got an ace. We got another pair. I'm going to discard like this. Okay. So we have aces and 8s. So we're going to get plus 8 molt on each of these cards because the aces and 8s work with Fibonacci, and then we're going to get the plus 8 molt for a pair. Okay. So let's see what 20 times 2 changes into. And I'm just discarding the 4 as my extra card because I can select up to 5 cards. Okay, I'm gonna hit play. 8 molt, 8 molt, 8 molt, 8 molt, and then 8 molt from the Jolly Joker. Just so you know, you can move your jokers around. It doesn't really do anything right now, but when we get to X molt jokers, it'll be important. But in this order, you can see with this Joker, it's scoring while the cards are scoring, and then this Joker is scoring after all the cards have been scored. Okay, so we get $12. Okay, we have Faceless Joker here. Earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. I think we could buy this. This is an Econ Joker. Econ is important in this game. The more money you have, the more you can reroll, the more you can open up all the packs and just get stronger and stronger. Fibonacci doesn't really care about face cards, so this kind of works with our build. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it. We have $33. We can go ahead and open up a standard pack. So standard packs have playing cards in them that you can add to your deck. Okay, so let's open one and see what we get. Oh, Fibonacci is one of my faves. Very powerful when he shows up. Yeah, I agree. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so what do we have here? We have this card that has molt on it. This queen has molt. This jack is gold. So I would say I would probably skip on all of these. I could consider taking the jack, which I do like gold cards, and it gives me another chance to get the Faceless Joker online, but I would advise adding cards to your deck unless they really benefit your run. There will be blue seals, purple seals, gold seals that I definitely consider taking, red seals. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and skip. Okay. And then we're going to go next. Okay, 1 in 7 get drawn face down. Okay, so we have some cards that we're not sure, like maybe this is a 4, maybe this is a 5, maybe this is a 6. Same with this might be a 9, this might be anything higher than a 9. If I sort by suit, we can get a better idea of what it is. So for example, this is probably a club card or a red card. Well, we know it's higher than a 9, so this is a club card that's higher than a 9, okay? And then this is a spade card. That's probably, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of these because I don't know what they are. We have our 3s, which are for Fibonacci. That's great. We have this 8 here, so I'm just going to discard like this, hoping to find an 8 or some other cards that are like Fibonacci. Okay. So we get 8s and 3s. I'm going to discard like this because I'm hoping that I can try to trigger the Faceless Joker before I play what I think is going to just win. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and discard. We get a full house. It's very unlikely we're going to be able to fire off the... Yeah, we're not. So we're going to go ahead and play the full house. All of these cards will trigger with Fibonacci, and then we're going to get followed up by +8 molt from the Jolly. Okay. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and then 8. Okay. Joker's trigger left to right. Cards trigger left to right. Nightbirds, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Okay, so we have Supernova here. Supernova adds the number of times Poker Hand has been played this run to molt. And we have Drunkard, +1 discard each round. Okay. So Supernova adds the number of times Poker Hand has been played this run to molt. What does that mean? If we go to our run info, we have these numbers on the right. This shows how many times we've played a particular hand. So if we look at 2 pair, we've played 3 2 pairs. We've played 3 full houses and we've played 1 flush. So Supernova, if I play 2 pair, it's gonna give me 3 molt right now, and it's just gonna scale. So the more times I play 2 pair, the more powerful Supernova is going to be. Or if I decide to go full house, right? Nightbird says, "Doing good, man. Taking a break after a long day." I hear you. Welcome to the chill zone. I'm your host, Beans Hambone. You got a beverage? You hydrating? Take it easy. You deserved it. So yeah, I think we can take Supernova for now. And let's open an Arcana pack. So Arcana packs have tarot cards that kind of manipulate your deck. Oh yeah, very hydrated. Good, man. Okay, so let's see what we have. So we have Death. Death is select 2 cards and convert the left card into the right card. So I can, like, if I wanted to make more aces, I could do this. You can move cards around. Woo! And so the left card, this queen, is going to turn into an ace of hearts. So I'm going to get 2 ace of hearts, right? I could do that. There's the sun card, converts up to 3 selected cards to hearts. So if I wanted to build a hearts build, I just select 3 cards that I want to turn into hearts, and they would not be spades. These 2 wouldn't be spades, they would turn into hearts, and this 8 of diamonds would become an 8 of hearts. And then Chariot enhances one selected card into a steel card. A steel card is times 1.5 mult while this card stays in hand. So I could turn a card into a steel card, and it would give me a scoring bonus if it's left in my hand. For simplicity, let's use death. So since we are using Fibonacci, I want to probably copy this ace, this 8, or this 5. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this 8. Okay, so what do I want to change? Probably this 10. I don't know if I need this 10. Okay, I don't want to use this 7 because I could possibly change the 7 into 8 with a strength card. But let's make another 8. Okay, so just make sure the card that you want to make a copy of is on the right. Go ahead and use death. And now I have 2 8 of diamonds. As you can see here, now I have 5 8s and only 3 10s. Okay, so I'm starting to manipulate my deck. Okay, and do I want Drunkard? Well, +1 discard each round. That could help me get Faceless Joker more online. We have the space for it. Let's take it. Let's live large. Okay, we gotta go for 2,000 points. Okay, so I have my aces and 3s. So I'm going to discard everything that's not Fibonacci. Get my aces. I'm going to discard again. I have a full house here. I could play it, or I can keep going. Oh, well, I might want to try to go for Faceless Joker. No, let's, as much as I want to do Faceless Joker, we're gonna just discard. All right, we get our aces and 3s. We're just gonna go ahead and ship it. All right, we've hit 4,400. We're getting all our interest. Our max interest is at 25 bucks, so we are guaranteed $5. It's great. Let's see what's coming up. The arm, the decreased level of played poker hand. That's not too much of a problem because we haven't leveled up any of our hands yet. Okay, so we have the runner, gains 15 chips if a played hand contains a straight. We're not playing straight, so I don't think this works for us. Banner, we get 30 chips for each remaining discard. Okay, so banner could be really powerful if you're playing something simple. Like we could just go for pairs. But I'm having a little fun, and I kind of want to use my discards to see if we can get Faceless Joker online. So let's open this Arcana pack. Okay, we get the moon. You can select 3 cards, turn them into clubs. This one's the world. You can select 3 cards, turn them into spades. And this is the hermit. Doubles your money, max of 20. So we can get $20 right now because we have more than $20, right? So we're gonna go with the hermit. I love the hermit, especially when you have at least 20 bucks, you're getting the most use out of it. Who doesn't like $20? We get the blank voucher. The blank voucher does nothing. I would say if you have money and you haven't unlocked it yet, the more you just got to buy these. I don't want to spoil it, but Money. Yeah. I love Balatro University. The money. So like it isn't doing anything for you now, but once you buy this a certain amount of time, something will change. I'll buy it just for the memes. I re-rolled just intuitively. Part of me wants to open up a planet card, but I know the arm's coming, so it might be best to wait. 8-ball again. This is a Judgment Tarot card, so if I had room, I could use it. Okay, let's just go next. I just played for 2 days. My best hand is 7.6 million thanks to your videos. Oh, thank you so much, Al. That's amazing. 7.6 million. Congratulations. That's huge. What are you working on now? What's your what deck you trying to unlock, or what stake you on? Where are you in your journey? All right, so we don't have any cards that are the 5, so discard everything. We can keep these 4s for now. I might try to keep this king to get the faceless joker working. Let's see if we can get the faceless going. Let's just play this. Ah, come on, give me one more face card. Come on. Okay, we're gonna just play this. Full house with our Fibonacci. Faceless is trolling us. This is being a punk. Okay. So certificate, when a round begins, add a random playing card with a random seal to your hand. This could be pretty powerful. It adds a randomness to it. You know, you can get some powerful seals, which we haven't really seen yet, so it's kind of hard to like know its power right now. But I think I'm okay not adding to it. But again, when you're playing, like, really experiment with stuff. Like, really just try different jokers, see what works, what doesn't. It's the game, especially early on, is a game of discovery. So this is the Emperor. It creates up to 2 random tarot cards. So let's use this to see what we get. Oh, we get Death and we get Spades. Thank you for doing this, so helpful. Okay, I'm glad you're enjoying this, Chris. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about is our consumable slots. We get to hold two consumables, so we have 2 right here. So when I open this Arcana pack, since these are tarot cards, there's 0 chance that a death or the world will appear in this pack. Okay, so the cards you hold in your consumable slots block them from reappearing in a shop. So even if I re-roll, they won't appear, and they're not going to appear in the shop. So it can do 2 things for you. A, I'm going to want to use this death card maybe when I open up this Arcana pack, so that's good. And B, I don't care about this one. Like right now, I would be like, oh, I want to sell this. But if I keep it, then I know that it won't reappear in here. So I want to keep it, because if I sold this and then opened this and then the world was there again, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's following me. So I'm going to keep it so that it doesn't appear in this pack. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. And as you can see, death or the world is not down here. So what do I want to do? we have the Magician, enhances 2 selected cards to be lucky. Lucky cards are 1 in 5 chance for 20 mult and 1 in 15 chance to win $20. I like lucky cards. They're fun. It's really exciting when you get 20 bucks. It's really exciting we get the 20 mult. Pretty solid. The Sun, like we said, select 3 cards to go hearts. Hierophant enhances 2 cards to give us 30 extra chips. So if we felt like we needed extra chips, which we kind of do with our 2 pair, so I could see that being helpful for us. Chariot, I think, is really strong. It's the steel card like we talked about earlier. And then what do I want a death? Do I want to death something now? So Fibonacci, ace, 2, 3, 5, or 8. So which one should we do? Well, this ace and this 3 would be good. Now I have this death card, so I don't. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to use the steel card or the lucky cards, and then when I am playing, I'm going to find one of these and copy it with enhancement rather than copy it right now with it not enhanced. So let's do steel. Let's do a steel ace. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and steal this. And since we're going to fight a boss that decreases the level of played poker hand, I do not want to play. I don't want to upgrade my hands. But we do have misprint, which gives us a random roll of mults. And then we have even Stevens. So played cards with even rank gives us +4 mult when scored. So our 2s and 8s, we could also get an extra 4 mult on. Okay. I like the idea of, I'm going to sell it. So I'm at my limit. I can't buy these because there's no space, right? So let's sell the Drunkard. And we either, I think these are both okay options. They're not great jokers, but they get the job done. I'm gonna go for misprint. Let's just have a little roll, you know, so you guys can see how it works. There's also a secret to the misprint, but that's for another day. All right. Okay, so we're gonna try it for 4,000. I want to find hopefully this ace of the steel ace of diamonds and copy it. So I see that we have our 3s, which work with our Fibonacci. So we're going to discard everything, keep our ace as well. I'm going to do the same thing. Now, Faceless, I'm prioritizing finding my winning hand. Yeah, I wouldn't spoil the misprint either. It's fun to discover. Yeah, it is. It is cool. You know, I could be like holding on to these, but I don't want to. My goal is to go for my winning hand first and foremost. So, okay. One more time. All right, this is great. What's happened is we haven't hit our like full house or even our 2 pair with our Fibonacci. Oh, actually we have. Well, we'll go to the learning moment later. So the question is, should I use death right now and, you know, maybe make another 8 or another 3 or another ace, or do I save it? We're just gonna go for it. We'll save it. So let's play this. Fibonacci's firing off the 8 mult with each card. Okay, we made it one hand, barely though. Okay, so knowing that, we know that we kind of have to get a little better. Okay, so if we go to our blinds, we now have to hit 5,000. So our full house is not. We're gonna have to either play two full houses or a full house and a two pair, we're gonna have to at least play two hands unless we can bump up our score. Now, what's scaling right now? Our supernova is scaling. So, you know, if we're playing full houses, we're getting 6 mult. If we play a two pair, we're only getting 3 mult from the supernova. So something to consider. Scary face, played face cards give 30 chips when scored. I'm not really prioritizing face cards, and this guy is being a jerk. So let's open this buffoon pack. Okay, ride the bus. Ride the bus can be very powerful, especially if you get it early, but it is tricky. You can crash this bus real easily. So how this works, this joker gains +1 mult per consecutive hand played without scoring a face card. It starts at 0 mult. So as long as you're not playing a face card in the hand that you're scoring, you will get +1 mult, and then you play another one +2 mult. As soon as you play a face card, this goes back to 0 mult, so it can be really tough. So, you know, I might consider taking this early on, but you do have to be very careful with how you play this card. Golden Joker earned $4 at the end of the round. Now, Faceless Joker has not served us well. This is easy. I don't have to do anything. I'm just getting the $4. So I'm going to switch it out. So I'm going to sell Faceless, grab Golden Joker. We still need to improve our score. So let's open this Arcana pack up. Okay. So we have Star, which converts cards to diamonds. We have the Devil, which you select one card to turn into a gold card. Gold card gives us $3 if this card is held in hand at the end of the round. We have a Justice card, enhances one selected card into a glass card. Glass card score ×2 mult, but there's a chance 1 in 4 chance to destroy it. We get a Judgment, creates a random Joker card, and the lucky cards again. Okay, so we only have 1/8 here. Well, we have the 2 as well, so we can make those lucky. But I kind of like the idea of getting more econ. And so I want to make a card into a gold card. Now, we're playing 8s and 2s, so maybe we don't want to put a gold card on those cards, right? Because we'll play them, and the idea is to get the $3, you have to hold it into your hand at the end of the round, so you can't play it. So maybe I should put it on these cards. That's what people usually think, but my thought is always put gold cards on the cards that you do want to play, okay? And the reason is, you know, you don't want to be holding on to cards that, you know, aren't useful in helping you score. And if you make duplicates of them, like I could death this 8, then I'll have 2 gold cards and 2 cards that help me win, right? So I always say put your enhancements, like your steel cards and your gold cards, on cards that you play. Okay, so I'm gonna gold this 8. This is a really strong voucher. I always recommend trying to get this. We don't have to get it right now, but we're going to want to get it before we go to this boss. Okay, so let's go next. We might have to play 2 hands. We will see. Okay, so we have 5s and we have 1/8. So I'm going to just discard these. And you're like, well, why don't you hold on to the 3? I want a higher chance of either getting an 8 or a 5. So we're going to discard. Okay, we get our steel and we get our gold. So what do we want? Do we want more steel cards or do we want more gold cards? I would say mostly I like golds. I like gold. Let's see who texted me. Okay, it's nobody. It is spam. But if we want more scoring, we would go steel card. Let's do gold. All right. So let's death it. Haha, yeah, I won't. Oh, yeah, where they already said that. Okay. Thought that was a new one. Okay. So I'm going to have to play one of the gold cards. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and do it. We're going to get extra scoring from this steel card. See how it did that? Okay, we're okay. We got 6,000 and we got $3 from that gold card because we held it in our hand. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So we have Jimbo here for +4 molt. These cards are doing better than that. We get a to-do list, which is an econ joker. Earn $4 if poker hand is a straight. Poker hand changes at the end of the round. So you might get high card or 2 pair or pair or full house or, you know, all these different hands. It changes every round. I'm going to go ahead and buy this voucher. Reroll boss blind 1 time per ante, $10 per roll. That can save you if you're in a fight, a blind that is just will completely crush you. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this while I have the money. And let's re-roll once. Okay. So we haven't really upped our 2 pair or a full house. So chips might be a good idea, though we are using our discards quite a bit. And this blue joker +2 chips for every remaining card in deck. I think we're okay. Banana. All right, banana +15 molt, or the Gross Michelle. +15 molt, 1 in 6 chance this card is destroyed at the end of the round. I love the banana. If it does get destroyed, then there's a chance for another banana card to appear that has a ×3 molt. So you kind of want it to be destroyed in a way. I'm gonna go with the banana. I'm gonna sell the misprint because sometimes it does great, sometimes it does bad. I'd much rather have consistency. Okay, we're gonna buy this and we're gonna go next. Okay, so if we look at our deck and we even go to our full deck, we know we have 6 8s and then the rest are like 4. So 1 2 3 4 5. We'll hold on to 8s and 5s because they work with Fibonacci. Same thing, nothing different. One more time. Okay, so what we could do is go ahead and play this 2 pair. Okay. All right, now we can play this full house. Great. So there's half joker plus 20 molt if played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. This can be really strong. We can kind of, if we want, we can pivot just to a pair. But we would really need some help. It's tempting. But we're gonna stick. Let's reroll. Let's reroll one more time. These two doesn't do much for us. Ooh. One molt for each empty joker slot is stencil. Mail-in rebate. Earn $5 for each discarded 6. This changes every round. This is a really strong econ joker. Let's change Golden Joker out for it. All right, I want to open this, hopefully get some money. Okay. We don't get... I have a gold card, but none of these I particularly want to be golds. This is a glass card. These 4s can turn into 5s, so I'm gonna make a gold 4. Okay, I'm a little concerned about our scoring, so I'm actually gonna have to dip out of my interest. So yeah, you got to do that when you feel like you gotta improve. This doesn't help. Okay, so we're just gonna go next. We're just gonna do our best. Oof. And then we deal with this. Okay, we discarded a 6. Okay, we're to discard like this. This might be an ace. Okay, we get our 8s. We did get rid of a 3. We haven't get. Okay, we're gonna discard like this. Okay, good. We have our steel card in place. We're gonna play our first full house. Okay, so we have 3 aces left. We have 2 more 3s. We have 2 more 5s. We have 2 more 8s. So what we're gonna do is play this 2 pair. Throw away this 4. Excellent. I think we can just play this pair. And then if we need to, we'll have the best chance at finding our 8s or 3s. We're okay. We're okay, and our banana broke, which means we just lost 15 molt. So we need to do something drastic. Okay. We're definitely getting this. This will help us with chips. We're gonna open this up, hopefully get some money. Okay, death is good. So is strength. So we can turn this 7 into an 8 and this 2 into a 3. We're already down a 3. Okay. Let's turn this 6 into a 5. Okay. I'm gonna re-roll one more time. Hiker. All right, let's just go next. Ooh. This is funny. We're doing a beginner's Balatro and we're in trouble. It's funny, I would have gone a different route, but I was teaching, so I wanted to like make it simple. But let's keep at it. Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. Okay. So let's go for I'm tempted to just go to 2 pair. All right, let's try 2 pairs. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see what one hand gives us. $3,000. Okay. Great. This is fantastic. Play this. All right. We're good. Egg. I love egg. Gains $3 of sell value at end of the round. We get Faceless Joker again, being a little punk. I'm going to open this Arcana pack in hopes for a Hermit. Okay, we get Temperance, which is not bad. Okay, but we get Strength. Do we want to use Strength? We can turn this 4 into a 5. But nothing really else. So is this worth $10? Let's take the $10. We're not getting our planet cards. Let's open this. I think we're going to switch to just playing pairs. Is that crazy? Is that gonna wreck us? What if we just play pairs? What if we get rid of Supernova? How stupid is that? It's 10 mult. Let's do it. We're experimenting. Okay. So half Joker, we have to play 3 or fewer cards. We're gonna fight the wall, which we're gonna re-roll. Maybe just in case. No, let's do it. Do it, Matthew. Live on the edge. All right, so we're gonna try just playing pairs and see how it does. So this Joker's gonna give us 20 mult and it's gonna give us 50 chips. We're gonna go for Fibonacci. We're gonna go for pairs. We're gonna go for pairs, get some more chips, okay? We can play 3 of a kind too, as well. Let's see how it does. So I'm gonna play these 5. this pair of 5s, and I'm going to discard like this. Let's play this hand. So pairs starts at 10 chips times 2. Let's see what it turns. Oh, I can only play 3 cards. Okay, I'll play it like this. $5,000. Okay. So we want to discard kings. We discard like this. Get some $5. We're gonna play this 8. So we're gonna do fine, and now we're easily just playing pairs. So you're seeing me start to pivot, and you know I still need to power things up, but I have a much easier time doing so. I'm going to discard for money. I think next one wins, so I'm going to discard one more time. Hopefully, I'm searching for the other my gold cards, so I'm going to discard like this. Ooh, look at all those gold cards. And play this. Great. We made a good amount of money. We have simplified the way we're playing. But now we need to upgrade some, our pairs more. Okay. So Hangman is super powerful, destroys 2 selected cards. Okay. So I don't need this 10 and I don't need this jack, so I'm gonna get rid of them. They're not part of my Fibonacci. Get out of here. Let's open the standard pack, see if there's anything helpful. Red Seal 6. This 3 is part of Fibonacci. Yeah, I think we take this 3. It's got holographics, got 10 mil on it. We'll take that 3. This guy's got 10 mil on it. Juggler. Which means this is better than Jolly Joker. And we get a +1 hand size, so we're going to replace Jolly Joker. So this is a good, sense of like, this is only give me 8 mul. This give me 10 mul, and I get +1 card, so it's an upgrade. This voucher I don't want. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop. I have really no need for that. All right, this round we're gonna we can discard 8s if we want. Okay, I don't want to fight the wall. It's 44,000 points with our new just pairs. Not ideal, so I'm going to re-roll. Play only 1 hand type this round. That we can do. Okay. So I'm going to start playing this pair. I think I want ideally I want my steel card. Okay, we can play this 3 of a kind. We're gonna do that. Oh no, we can't. Okay. Play this. There's my steel card. So we can play this. Now, I could just discard this. I can get $3 from it, but I'm going to make more money by discarding it. So I will discard it like this. And I'll discard one more time, hoping for some more gold. Okay. So I'll play with this. So I get the 10 mult on it. Excellent. Okay. So wasteful vouchers really valuable. Permanently gain 1+1 discard each round, so it'll go up to 5 discards. That'll help me with my mail-in rebate. Well, let's start with the spectral pack. I don't think we've opened a spectral pack yet. All right, so spectral packs can be pretty powerful cards. So Sigil converts all cards in hand to a single random suit. We're not really playing with suits. Suits don't really matter to us, so I don't care about this one. Deja Vu adds a red seal to one selected card in your hand. A red seal re-triggers a card an additional time. So we like put it on this gold 8. If we play it, it's gonna re-trigger. That means I'm gonna get plus 16 mults for Fibonacci. If I leave it in my hand, it's gonna re-trigger. I'm gonna get $6 because it's a gold card. So I like that idea. I like it there. I'm going to go for it. Okay, I don't think we've opened a Celestial pack yet. Okay, great. So planet cards upgrade our hands. So Mars is upgrading 4 of a kind. Mercury is upgrading a pair. Earth is leveling up our full house. Well, we're playing pairs, so we're going to do this one, which is good. And let's go ahead and buy the wasteful voucher. Get more money online. I could see taking this if we had more aces, but I think we're okay. Okay. Yeah. We want to discard 5s if possible. Okay. We see our 8s. Let's discard like this. We get our steel. We could play our first one like so. Okay. Let's play the red seal just so you can see it re-trigger. So it's going to re-trigger the Fibonacci twice. So this is the power of the red seal. And I'm just throwing a 3rd card. I can't play more than 3 cards. Usually I would slough off like 3 cards, but I need this 20 mult to hit. So I have to play 3 or less. Okay. So I'm going to play this. Great. So next hand wins. So let's discard 5s. We can. There's another 5. Let's make some more money. We have our aces, which will win. Great. There's another 5. And I'm discarding my max 5 cards, looking for my gold cards. There's one. And there's another 5. We're just making money. Didn't know you can re-roll a blind. Yes, you can if you have the director's cut voucher. The voucher allows the re-roll. So once you unlock that voucher, like here, I'll show you. It's right here. I bought it. Re-roll boss blind 1 time per ante, $10 per roll. So keep an eye out for that voucher. All right, and we're gonna play this. Make some money. You're welcome, No River. Thanks for joining the stream, and if you have any other questions or things, please chat it up. I love talking to you guys, so if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. These two don't work with our builds. I mean, this could, but we're kind of locked in with Fibonacci. So I'm gonna re-roll. Mystic Summit. What's your favorite deck? I really like Ghost Deck. I think Ghost Deck is really fun. I think Yellow Deck is really like a good, like if you're trying to learn the game and maybe go up the stakes in difficulty, I think Yellow Deck, you know, starting out with $10 is really strong. But I love Plasma Deck. I love Abandoned Deck. But Ghost Deck has a special place in my heart. I just have a lot of fun playing that deck. What about you, Nightbird? All right, let's open this. Okay, we don't get our Mercury card, so 3 of a kind works, so might as well take that. That works for us if we need to. Mystic Summit, I could see having a use, but you have to get rid of all your discards. 10s or 4s gives us 10s and 4s don't work for us. Even Stevens isn't powerful enough. We get another Venus card. I could see using it. I'm going to buy it just to block it from appearing again. Let's open the standard pack. Oh, look at this. So we can get a steel 8. We have 6 8s. Or we can get a gold seal. Earn $3 when this card is played. Right now we're a little struggling on score, so I'm tempted to go steel. But I really think I love this. I would usually go this, but we're trying to play simple and oof, okay, those are bad. We're not playing straights. Okay, 30,000. Here we go. And if we discard kings, we get $5. Okay, so let's level up our 3 of a kind one more time. We have a 3 of a kind right here. Let's go ahead and play it. Our steel card is giving us a little more points as well. King, there's a king rank there. We'll discard. We have a red seal. We have a 3 of a kind right here. So let's play that. I don't think we'll win. We're going to be really close. Okay, next hand wins. So let's try to discard for gold cards and discard for kings. How long was it before you got your first win? Still trying to get one many hours into the game. Well, I play a lot of roguelike games, and I also love deck builder games. So when this game came out, I was like, oh, this is this is, and I love poker as well, so it was kind of a perfect game for me. It still took me some time, but I would say, you know, maybe 6 to 10 hours maybe. But also it's completely normal to not get a run right away with this game. This is a pretty hard game, and there's a lot to learn and there's a lot to discover, so like don't feel bad, you know, if it you know, you haven't secured a win. I think there's a lot to take in. Okay, let's, what was I doing? Discarding kings and looking for gold cards, because these aces will win. Okay, so now we're gonna get $6 instead of $3 from this card because it's got the red seal. So overall we're gonna make $9. Okay, okay, $10. Ooh, bootstraps. 2 molt for every $5 you have. I kind of like that. I think we're gonna do bootstraps. Those gold cards are great. So that, same with that Fibonacci Joker. Don't give up. Eventually it clicks. Took me about 20 hours to get my first win. Yeah. I think the main thing is really to just experiment with things, you know? And there's a point when you kind of commit to the build, you know? I mean, okay, let's take this out and we're gonna go bootstraps. Okay. Ooh, the duo ×2 molt if played hand contains a pair. I think we do this for the memes. We do this to learn. Okay, so we're gonna sell Sly Joker, though I'm really hesitant because chips are so important right now because we are playing a pair. We only getting 25 chips. I mean, if we do 3 of a kind, we have 70 chips. But let's sell this and let's buy an X-Molt Joker. Okay, so now our build has some chips. We're getting 50 chips because this is foil, and then we're getting 20 molt. We're getting molt from Fibonacci. We're getting molt from bootstraps, and then now we're going to times it. Your jokers can be moved in any order, right? So what's the best order? The only thing you really need to learn is your X-Molt. Anything that's giving you X-Molt should be on the right. Okay, because you want your plus molt to be scored first. Jokers get scored left to right, so you want to make sure your plus molt is getting scored first, and then the X molt is timesing all of that molt, and then doing it. If you're getting ×2 right here, then you're just going to be scoring the X molt here. So you're only going to be, it's 3 × 2 is 6, right? Where here, you know, we're getting 20 molt, we're getting 14 molt, we're getting molt from here, and then timesing it by 2. It's much stronger to have your X molt on the right. So keep your X molt on the right. That's the main thing. Okay. Do we want to roll? Let's roll it. So 1 in 4 chance. We don't get it. You never get it usually. Abstract Jokers 15 molt. So no, I think we're good. All right, let's rock. We're looking for fives. Looking for fives. We'll discard like this. Get 1 5. We get our first 3 of a kind. Now, all heart cards are debuffed, so you think, oh, can I play this? You can. It's just not going to get scored. So it's not going to get... The Fibonacci won't score that card, and you're not going to get any chips, okay? But we want to play 3 of a kind, so here we go. Let's see how this X-Molt goes. So watch it trigger, okay? Okay, now we're making 19,000 per pair. Okay. So I don't care about these. There's a 5. There's some 8s. Now this 5 is debuffed, so it won't get the mail-in rebate. So I'm gonna play this. Okay, we're at 38,000, so next hand wins. So now we're gonna look for our gold cards. I could discard these for money. Okay. And even though the Fibonacci won't fire, I think this is fine. Showman, Joker, Tarot, Planet, and Spectral cards may appear multiple times. Be very powerful if you're looking for a copy of a Joker or something. We don't necessarily need it. Overstock is a voucher that gives you +1 card shop slot available in the shop. So instead of 2 appearing, there's going to be 3. You're going to see more things. We're going to just go for it. I like seeing more things. Okay, Pluto. We can death this 8, make more 8s, more gold. Yeah, I think so. So let's do that. Fantastic, fantastic. Kind of like my bootstraps getting more powerful. If I spend more money, it's gonna go lower. So let's just go next. Okay, we want to discard 6s if we can. This is Fibonacci, so let's play it. Okay. We want to discard 8s. We can. We can discard 1 8. Maybe not. Maybe we're supposed to be good. We'll be good. Okay, we have 3 of a kind with this seal, which would probably win it. Oh, it's 6s that we want to... Okay, So I don't think this wins. Well, maybe it does with the seal now that I got more money. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, great. Okay, next one wins. We have these 3 8s, so we can discard. We can even discard the steel card. In hopes to find more money. Okay. We can play this. How's everyone doing? Everyone hanging in there? Staying cozy? It's cold here. It's raining. Been raining. How's it been like over in your neck of the woods? Banner. Banner kind of secures it for us if we want. We could even probably just play pairs. So yeah, let's do it. All right, so Fibonacci, maybe goes. I think mail-in rebate. We're going to, this gives us so many coins, 30 chips per discard. That's 150 chips. So really we could even just play pairs at this point. So we've gone from playing 2 pairs to full houses to pairs to 3 of a kind to pairs again. Okay, so let's just play a pair and see what happens. Okay, here's a pair, and we can get rid of this 7. $29,000. We could play this 3 of a kind. As long as we're not discarding, this banner is rocking. Okay, 82,000. So that's the power of chip jokers with molts and then an X molt. Kind of have like a winning formula. Because like if you think about it, if we just scored a pair normally, we're getting 25 times 3. Okay, so 75 points. But we've manipulated it now where we're getting 150 coins from this because we have 5 discards. We're getting 50 coins chips from here, 20 molts. We're getting molt from our Fibonacci. We're increasing our money, so our bootstraps is getting more molts, and then we're timesing all of that by 2. Okay, all of that molt by 2. So I might open this just to up the pair. And I can do it again if I want. Perfect. And now we're kind of maybe playing this out. So 70,000. Okay. So we can play this 3 of a kind. We can, I think we could just play any pair really. Let's see how good, like the Fibonacci isn't doing too much anymore. Okay, so now I pretty much win. If I want, I can discard a bit, looking for gold, which I think I will do. Aha, thank you. I will persist. Videos like this really help. Really interesting to watch how you shift your strategy multiple times as you're dealt new cards. Yeah. You kind of have to roll with the punches, is what I like to say. And all our gold cards are clubs. Okay, I think we can just play this and get out of here. Yeah. And, you know, I wanted to play with jokers that were pretty simple for this kind of beginners stream. And, you know, the main idea right now for me is, you know, I'm making a beginner's guide. And so usually I have to collect a lot of assets and kind of talk things through. And I thought, well, might as well start recording, like live streaming, and you're kind of seeing me gather these assets and start to think about what we should talk about. So if you guys have anything that you think is important, you know, to include in the beginner's guide, let me know. Or if you have anything that you wish you wanted a deeper dive into, I can talk about that too. So it's like the rough draft. We can make more golds. We can make a glass card. We can turn the 7 into an 8. Let's make more gold. We love gold. Shows you the power of the gold cards too. I've made a good amount of money with just the gold cards. I'm feeling good. This is our last boss, and it forces one card to always be selected. I don't think that's a big problem for us. The question is, can we get to 1,000 points? Okay, so I'm gonna play this first. $31,000. So 31,000 times 4 is like around 120,000. So I think we're okay. We don't have a pair here, so we can just play any 3 cards. So I might just play this. Okay, we get the 5s. Okay, let's open this Arcana pack. Let's get money. Our bootstraps is up to 42 mult. So I'm getting 2 mult for every $5 I have. Okay. I'm at 106. Really, it feels like I don't need to spend. I just want to keep powering up my bootstraps, right? Okay, so let's play these 3s. $43,000. We can play these 2s. Wow, okay. I was about ready to go searching for more gold cards, but we're doing good. Okay, so we're about to fight the final boss. Now you can go endless after this, but if you can complete 8 antes and fight the anti 8 boss, which is kind of a special boss, it's considered a win. Okay, so it's going to force one card to be selected. Do I want to upgrade anything? Like if I felt like I was in trouble, I'd be wanting to spend this money, but since I have a joker that is dependent on my money to score, I'm going to leave it here. I'm even going to just sell this. I don't think it does anything, but I think we're okay. You guys ready? Let's go. The build is pretty solid. Just need Bootstrap's counterpart to show up. Yeah. Okay, So it's making me select this card, okay? But that's not a pair, but I can do this, okay? I'll just hit play. This guy could be really tricky, like if you're playing like flushes or straights or full houses, be a real jerk. Okay, I can just play these. And I can play this. And that should do it. There it is, a win. Ta-da! I aced it. Well, thanks, Jimbo. The bane of my existence. This one is the boss. So there's a win. It was actually kind of a difficult run in the sense of like, well, I was trying to play some easier to understand jokers, but I think overall with this run, we didn't see a lot of planet cards. Usually I'm leveling up my planet cards a lot more. But in the end, we kind of kept rolling with the punches, making sure we understood like how much points we need to score, making sure we could do that. So that was a pretty interesting run. I am just going to grab some water. I will be right back. Hang tight, and you can watch a little bit of my latest video.
Tonight, chip jokers, why they are overlooked and how best to incorporate them into your build. Gold and steel cards. Which cards are best to enhance and why? We talk pareidolia and the synergistic possibilities as well as the ever-looming threat of the dreaded plant. And finally, we celebrate Balatro being nominated for this year's Game of the Year. Like, subscribe, and grab your beanies. Balatro Weekly starts now. The power of chip jokers.
One thing I think that gets overlooked, even with more advanced players, is the power of the chip jokers. Especially early on in your early game, chip jokers can be insanely powerful. I think a lot of us focus on the plus mode jokers first and kind of think of chip jokers as secondary. And I think overall, you know, the mult jokers can really help boost your score. But I think chip jokers can take it over the top. It can really manipulate those type of hands that you would not be able to play in those early antes, like high card, pair, two pair, stuff like that. It's easy to see with the mult if you're timesing it by 2 or whatever, you know, like if you're playing a flush, you know, your base flush is at 4 mult. If you get the Jimbo, which is just plus 4 mult, then Jimbo is a ×2 for playing flushes at that point, right? But if you take a look at chip jokers, you can easily see if you're doubling your mult as well. For example, let's take a look at ice cream.
Right here, I'm going to invert the spoon.
A common joker that gives you 100 chips and decreases by 5 chips with each hand you play.
Aerate it, warm it up.
So if you're playing a level 1 2 pair, then the base score is 20 chips times 2 mult, okay? So by using ice cream, you would get 120 chips times 2 mult. So if you divide 120 by the 20 base chips, you would get 6, which means you can think of ice cream as a ×6 multiplier when playing a level 1 2 pair. I mean, that's huge. That's really strong.
That's a 10.
So chip jokers can really catapult your score. So don't overlook chip jokers. Give them a chance. You know, I love Odd Todd. I think Odd Todd can be really powerful. Even if you're playing like high card and you got like Hanging Chad, you know, one Odd Todd, one odd card is going to give you like 90 chips just by playing one card. You know, that's pretty insane. Of course, there's stuff like the bull, which increases based on how much money you have. The bull can complete Okay, I've returned. So let's see. Johnny Quick says, "Hi, not long started playing on PS on PlayStation. I'm beginning to suss out changing cards to others for certain builds. When doing flush runs, is it worth changing cards to one suit or keep the deck as is?" Well, if you are going for flushes, I think there is power in making it easier to find flushes. So yes, and what I would say is when choosing a flush, there is bosses that can completely wreck you if you're playing jokers that like trigger like your hearts or your diamonds or your clubs or your spades. So keep in mind, like maybe early on you're gonna find like you beat a boss that debuffed spade cards. Well, that boss isn't going to come back, so it might be good. Okay, I know that I've already defeated a boss that gives me that debuffed spades, so maybe I should be playing like converting it into spades. Then I'm not going to run into that spade boss because I've already defeated it. What stinks is if you kind of go all in on a certain suit and then you fight that boss, and if you don't have the reroll, the director's cut voucher, you can't reroll the boss. But yes, in generally, I think yes. Okay, name a deck, chat. What deck do you want me to play? You can name us whatever one you want. What do you guys think? Come on, you shy guys. Plasma. Okay, plasma's interesting. Where is it? There it is. So plasma deck is you balance chips and mult when calculating score for played hand ×2 base blind size. Okay, so that means it's going to take the numbers and divide them equally. So chip jokers become really powerful on the plasma deck. So my number one tip when playing plasma deck, especially on the white stake, is your chip jokers are key, because as you will see, we'll see how it works. I think plasma deck's one of the more unique decks. Thanks. The boss tidbit about not appearing again is some good info. Yeah, I agree. I think it feels good when you're like, okay, I've beat the boss that debuffs spades. I'm gonna go spades. So I'm just gonna go for a spade flush here. Okay, there it is. And what it's going to do, it's going to take these numbers and it's going to divide them equally on each side to score. So if I hit play, watch it level out. 38 times 38. Okay. So a lot of times the chip jokers are going to be really powerful. Okay. Let's open this buffoon pack. We get Jimbo, we get Lusty Joker. Both not great, especially for plasma, but we're okay. We'll go Lusty. Let's check our boss blind. Discards 2 random cards for played hand. That's okay. Let's go next. Okay. We can go for a Heart's Flush. One more time. As you can see, I'm discarding everything that isn't a heart. I'm committing to the Heart Flush. Okay. So even though I haven't hit it, I'm not going to just play this pair of 7s or anything. I'm going to just throw this. It's going to be a high card, and I'm going to still go for my Heart Flush. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is giving me 3 mult for each heart card. Okay, get 2,500. Okay, you can get the golden joker. Just to give us more money. There's the reroll voucher, which I would like to have, but we're not going to be able to. Okay, that's okay. So I believe this full house just wins, so we're going to go ahead and play it. Perfect. Smear Joker can be really powerful if you're playing flushes. Pretty much makes it so easy to make flushes because hearts and diamonds count as one suit, and spades and clubs count as same suit. We get the reroll voucher again in Ante 2. That's great. So definitely want to go for that. 1,600 we can do. So if we want, we could save. I think we save. So let's go for a heart flush. There's one right there. Excellent. 2,300. We've reached our interest cap. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. Okay. I don't love these. It might be better. I guess I don't like. Part of me wants to open this planet card, but okay, I will. Okay. Well, this is interesting. So we get 30 more chips. Or you can think about it as like at least 15 molt, 15 chips, because we're going to be splitting. We play straights. Let's talk straights. Okay, so when playing straights, you want to keep cards that are connected. So like this Jack and 10. Or this 5 and 4. So what I'm going to do is, if it's not connected, I'm discarding it. I'm going to discard this Jack because I don't need 2 Jacks for a straight. A straight, if you don't know, is 5 cards in a row, consecutive ranks. So Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay? They don't have to be clubs. They can be whatever suit. They just have to go in order. Okay, 5 of them. So I'm going to discard. Okay, so we have ace, king, queen, jack, 10. That's a straight. We're gonna go ahead and play it. Great, 3,600 for a straight. Okay, we're gonna open this buffoon pack. Odd Todd. Okay, well, this is a ×2 molt one, which can be powerful in most decks. Right now, it's not that powerful for us. Diamonds. Odd Todd. Played cards with odd rank give 31 chips when scored, which is pretty powerful for plasma. Okay, because pretty much guaranteeing another 15 molt just by playing one card, if not more. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy just for a little added oomph, and we can keep playing straights if we want. So 7, 8 is connected. So anything that's not connected, I'm going to keep the 5. It's a 1 gap, but you know, I can only discard 5, so we'll do like this. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Do the same thing. This time I discard the 5. Okay, I want to have a higher chance to get, and you know, maybe I will get a 6 and I'll wish I had the 5, but I find that it's better to discard cards that are not connected. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, so I either need a jack or a 6. Okay, so I'm going to just discard everything that's not a jack or a 6. Now with Odd Todd, really this 2 pair is going to rock and roll. But do you guys want to see straights more? Let's go for it. Okay, so 10, 9, 8. So we want a 6 or a jack. We don't get it, so we just play this. Oh no. We are dealing with, I see what's happening. Okay, I think we're gonna have to pivot. Or we can, whew. Okay, good. We got out of there. That was trouble. That was a little trouble. I wasn't paying attention to the boss blind. I think that's another tip for beginners. Really pay attention to the boss blind. They can really mess you up. You'll get mail-in rebate. I love mail-in rebate. We can open up our Arcana pack. We can make, okay, let's make our 9s and 7s. Since they're Odd Todds, we can make them lucky. And you know, I'm thinking I'm gonna level up Pluto. Trouble Town, USA. Okay, so these are both extremely powerful chip chokers. We pretty much are okay. So we're gonna sell Lusty, and we're gonna pick up blue card, which gives us 2 chips for every remaining card in deck. We're gonna sell Abstracts, and we're gonna pick up Bull. Okay, and honestly, this shows the power of manipulation with chip jokers and the plasma deck. We're just gonna first discard, because pretty much I think anything will win, any odd card. So let's try to get some money. 5, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a really good chop roll. Yeah, it was. And now we're just gonna play these 9s. We can even play these 5s if we want. Watch the numbers go. Okay, we just hit 20,000. We just skyrocketed. I'm just gonna go next. I want to power up my bowl. Okay, pretty much when you have the bowl, when you have plasma deck and you see the bowl, you take it. Okay, we're gonna discard. I mean, really watch, I can just play 9, just one card. And I win. Okay, I get 12,000. It stinks because Blue Joker really is best when you're not discarding, but we're okay because the bowl is going big. Okay, so Fool creates the last tarot planet card used. We had Pluto, since we are playing maybe high card. That's good for me. Sure, we can do pair. Pair's good as well. We can make more lucky cards, so maybe this 7 and this 3. Okay. So I don't want to, honestly, I'm going to try not to play high card or pair. And we're going to discard 5s. So maybe we go for 2 pair. I'm looking for 5s. There's a 5. Okay, so let's just play this full house. As the arm decreases the level of play poker hand. I didn't want to play high card and bring it back down. Okay, seed money is really powerful. Raise the cap on interest earned in each round to $10. So right now our interest cap is at $25. So if we have at least $25 in our bank, we're going to get $5 at the end of each round. This changes that to $50. So it allows us to get 10 extra dollars now. As long as we have $50 in our bank, we're getting 10 extra dollars. That's going to make the bull happier because we're going to make more money. We're just going to make money. Okay. So if we discard 6, and honestly, doesn't matter what we play. I might want to play these lucky cards. 6s. Where's our 6s? Okay, we don't have it, so let's play this 7. You throw away this 3. I think it wins though. Yeah, we're at 16,000 with high card. Blueprint. Okay. Oh, this is great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sell Golden Joker. We're gonna get Blueprint. So Blueprint copies the ability of Joker to the right. So right now it's copying Bull. So we get to 140 chips. So this is going to score 140 chips. If I do this, it's going to copy the mail-in rebate. So if I discard a 5, I'm going to get $10 because Blueprint's copying. Okay. So at the start of the round, I'm going to use Blueprint to make more money. And then when I'm ready to score a hand, I'm going to move it over to the bull. You'll see that in a second. Okay, so level up Pluto. And let's go next. So we're looking for 5s. We don't get it. Okay, so I'm going to move this over to this bad boy and go for it. We're at 57,000. We pretty much could beat the game because if we play two hands, it's, oh wait, it's gonna. The thing is plasma scales at 2x, so we need to hit 200,000. So we're getting close. Okay. Open up this celestial pack. We can level up pair if we want. Right now, pair is doing slightly better, but not much. Bring this over. Discard 5s. Looking for 5s. Here's a 5. Let's play the 7. Move this over. This is a pretty weird second run in the beginner series. Just jump into plasma. It's got to feel a little alien if you're a new player. This has got to be a little strange. So this is also a really good roll. We're gonna just make a lot of money. Powering up the bowl. 284. 310. So we're getting 600 chips, just like 620 chips right here. Let's keep doing high card. Okay, we can make more money. We put it on this 7. Let's buy the tarot merchant. Okay. Tempting. Okay. What are we discarding? 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping my lucky cards. There's a 4. Oh, let's move this over so we make $10 instead of just 5. So as you can see, $5, $5. It is a bit weird, but I suggested it because it shows how the game changes the rules up from deck to deck. Yeah, I agree. And it is a very fun deck. Let's see, we're looking for 4s. We're out. Okay, we're gonna play this 9. $131,000 just playing one high card. It's wild. It's wild. All right, let's do a spectral pack. Okay, we get talisman. Add a gold seal to a selected card in your hand. When played, you get $3. Very powerful. Ouija converts all cards in hand to a single random rank, but you get -1 hand size, so you would be only looking at 7 cards. Deja Vu adds this red seal. I love red seal. I'm thinking talisman or red seal. Hey, it's Dan Glock. Dan Glock in the house. Hey man, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We'll level up our high card. You came in on a weird, strange run. We're just slowing things down and playing a weird run on plasma deck. And we're pretty much set. So if we discard 7, we get $5. That's a gold card. We would earn $6 if we leave it in, but with the blueprint, we're going to make 10. So discard, get $10. So I think this really shows the power of like pure deck manipulation, in the sense that it doesn't even matter what card I play. I'm going to win because I've built this machine. Okay, so I can just literally play this 3. This is going to re-trigger the bull. We just play it. And this is 157,000. Okay, so I hope this makes sense, but it's a wild run. Okay, immolate. We destroy 5 random cards, we gain 20 bucks. Bull loves it when we got money, so we're gonna do that. And we don't care about cards. Cards don't even exist. They don't even, who cares about cards? You know what I mean? We live outside the realms of even caring. Okay, let's go next. What do we want to discard? 3s? We're gonna do our best. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's look for some 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a 3. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. 7. $228,000. Okay. Sure. Let's make things cheaper. Hey Dan, this might be a good game to play after your shoulder thing, you know? You just need one hand, click on a mouse. Okay, we want to discard 3s. There's a 3, make $10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's play the 7, bring this over. $243,000. And honestly, you know, we're at a win point here. If I wanted, I could skip to the end. If I wanted, if I'm in the higher stakes in playing Plasma, this can take me far, but you need to also start thinking about Molt and X Molt to really let it skyrocket. Negative. Always fun to take a negative. There's no real value in this, but if I was attempting to go endless right now, I would be trying to mid-max this. I would be trying to get my bull up, but I'd probably be looking for, you know, a good Molt Joker or leveling up my planet cards and looking for an X Molt, because in the end the X Molt really skyrockets everything. I'm gonna have to watch your tutorials. You should, man. Yeah, you should definitely do that. All right, we need to discard aces to get $5 for a mail-in rebate. So there's an ace right there. There's another ace. Okay, move this over. Play the 7. Yeah, chips will give way to X mult eventually. Since it's the higher number chips or mult that matters. Yeah, it's all about just getting those numbers, because with the plasma deck, it's going to just divide everything equally. That's what makes the plasma deck so unique, and probably I would say the most unique deck in the game. And that's why you unlock it as one of the later decks, because it's really a wild one. I think most speedrunners prefer plasma deck because you can really zoom, especially just playing like high card. Tens. There's a 10. Move this over, play an 8, I'll play a 7. $361,000. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, wow. We get money tree, raise the cap on interest to $20. So now my interest cap is at $100. This is actually a pretty good run for endless. Compounding interest for the smart investor. Yeah. Just now we need it to the moon. Because really we could even just, like, if I'm going for endless, I'd probably be searching. I mean, that's really powerful. Burnt Joker's really powerful. I mean, we can even get that just to show you how it works. So Burnt Joker, upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand to each round. So as long as you discard a high card, we can just up our high card, right? We can roll. Wait, let's just get rid of stuff. I don't want this 8. I don't want this 6. JB, welcome. Welcome to the Beans Hambone world. How's it going? How's your day going? Yeah, we just start making glass. If we want to break it, we can. If not, it's there for us. Oh, I wonder if we can... Wow, we can do it with blueprint as well. Okay, hold on to your... All right, let's go next. So blueprint's so versatile. So discard an ace. Okay, so we're gonna just discard high card, right? So 9, let's see, queen, 9, 8, 7, 5, this high card. If I discard this, it's going to upgrade my high card. It's already at level 14, but since I have the blueprint, it's going to do it twice. Okay, so I discard 1, 2. I did not expect this run to be laid out like this. Like, a part of me is like, I should go for a wild one, but I'm about to eat dinner. You know, I'm about to eat dinner. Okay, so now I want to move this over here and try to discard some aces. We don't get any aces. That's okay. We can go for a gold card. There's the aces, you little assholes. Sorry, no, I'm sorry, aces. I didn't mean it. All right. What am I having for dinner? You won't believe it. It's Taco Bell. Crunchwrap Supreme. Cheesy Gordita Crunch. It's about to get real up in here. Stephanie's gonna go see Wicked, so she's like, I can bring home Taco Bell before I leave for... I was like, yeah, do that. Duh. Okay, so I was trying to mid-max here. Am I trying to? I don't think so. Earn $5 for any discarded 8. Okay. Love T-Bell, dude. What's your order? I don't know if anyone knew this, but for the month of October, they brought back the double decker. But I don't think they have it anymore. It was just for 1 month, and it was a cruel... I love double deckers. They took it away again. Doing the double burnt Joker dance. Discarding 8s. Got 2 right here for you. Let's make some money. That's 20 bucks right there, guys. That's a Taco Bell meal right there. Ooh, 2 lucky cards. Look, our 3 of a kind is worse. Look how good our high card is. We can play 2. Are you on Twitch, man? You know, I did do Twitch for a bit, but I think I'm might be sticking right here. But maybe I should be doing both things. I don't know what the thing to do is, but I'm keeping it all on YouTube right now. What do you think I should do, No River? Tell me if I'm missing out by being on... Should I be being on Twitch? Ooh, I love Pareidolia. If you check out my new episode, I dive deep into Pareidolia. Super fun card. You gotta watch out for the plant. You gotta watch out for the mark. But you want to make more money? Yes. $342. This is wild. Maybe both. It's a good idea. Might be. I'd have to figure that out. I started on Twitch and then I started making videos and people really enjoyed the videos. And so I just started focusing on the videos. And now I'm bringing Livestream in, and I'm like, maybe it's easiest just to keep it all on one platform. But I know Twitch is much better for streaming. Okay, base chips are halved. I don't think it's a problem for us, but this is one of the most feared bosses for me. I hate this boss, but we're gonna be okay. We're discarding aces, so first we're going... Actually, we don't want it. We want to save that for the mail-in rebate, so let's discard like this. So we get our burnt Joker up. Yeah, Flint's gonna half our chips, but we have so many chips from the bowl, I don't think it matters. So let's make some money. Move this over so it copies mail-in rebate. Make $20. You don't care. I don't care. I'm living on the edge right now. I'm playing at 2 speed. I'm like, I feel like I'm in slow motion. I should move it back up to 5. I mean 4. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Flint just beat me a while ago. It was bad. Yeah, Flint, I've cursed at Flint. Let's see it. Do your worst, Flint. You got nothing. I'm not even, I'm a giant compared to you. Okay. Telescope? Sure. Sure. Let's get our high card right here. There it is, Pluto. I don't care about you guys. Baseball cards? Don't care about it. I could be searching for something amazing. Madness, super fun, has chips. That'd be deadly if... Okay, let's just finish it out, because... Ooh, 600,000, that's a little spicy. Okay, first things first, high card it. Oh, I'm supposed to discard. No! Rookie move, rookie move. I don't even care. I'm skipping. Violet vessel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard. Make one more, a little more money just for fun. Discard 3s. I'll discard 2 3s. Is there a strategy with that madness joker? Yeah, there is. You know what I like madness is on the harder stakes when there's when you have eternal jokers, you can have a madness and now your eternal jokers can't be destroyed by madness. So it's fun getting madness in those harder stakes when you're dealing with eternal jokers, because you're able to have real value with those eternal jokers, because madness is, it can't destroy the eternal jokers. There it is. There it is. Plasma deck, high card. Very, it's an amazing build for Plasma, what we kind of stumbled upon, and yeah, I think it could be deadly if I really, you know, do some re-rolling and build it. But you know, this was kind of a beginner stream. We were playing around. I think that first run where we did it on the red deck, really, we got some good stuff out of it. You know, I'm making a beginner's guide. This is me collecting assets. As an editor, you got to grab all sorts of stuff. I was kind of getting out ideas on, you know, how to structure it, just talking to you guys. So this is a way to kind of wrap my head around it, and then I'll do another pass, write the script, you know, do that, and start editing it. Yeah, we got both sides of the spectrum for sure. Plasma deck is a very different deck. It's kind of like, you want to play Balatro differently, here's Plasma deck. But I'm gonna call it. I really enjoyed this stream. I'm glad you guys came and hung out. If you haven't, like and follow, it really helps me out. Watch my new series Balatro Weekly, episode 1. There's gonna be more episodes. I have some tip videos. One for securing wins, like top 10 tips. Others are things I wish I knew sooner in Balatro. I got a video about how to play straights, so check those out. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys at the next one. Thank you, chat, for just hanging out with me. Thank you, Beans. Enjoy your Taco Bell. Thanks, Chris. And good luck on your wins, and keep it up. Keep it up. Thanks, Nightbird, for hanging out with me and choosing Plasma deck and no river. I'll look into you know, maybe doing a Twitch thing as well. So All right. Take it easy. See you at the next one.